Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing this evening? Welcome. AR.
Yo,
Yeah.
what's up?
Take it over, brother.
Hey guys, appreciate y'all being on the show. Thank you for coming, Chris. It's always great to have you here. And we got it kind of set up here where we can be part of this and watch Echo too. So got the Annealeez out here. He's going to do some 308 brass. Once fired, right, Echo?
Yeah, this is once fired. And it's been neck sized already. But what happened was it got a little work hardened when I neck sized it. I put a little too much force on it, so I'm just gonna soften it up a little bit.
Got you. Thanks, guys, for turning. Oh, there's Eagle. Chris here, Alaska 1, Andy, King 10, 67 Rebel. Thanks, guys, for dropping by.
Come on.
I got one of those.
Come on.
I think it's lit.
There we go. I had to give it a little bit of more fuel. Had to give it a little gas. All right, I got one of these things that's painted.
Reb Tyree jumped in the house. Good to see you, Reb. Long time. No see. Thank you for coming.
Let's see. What did I do with that thing?
This video makes that backwards, right?
Makes what backwards?
Is that canister on the left side of your Annealeez? Where
yes.
you're at?
Yes, it's on the left.
Okay.
Trying to find. I think I've got this backwards. Pretty sure I do. Yes, I do.
What'd they do? Change it?
Change what?
Used to be on the right. The tank did a while back. That's why I asked.
Well, the nozzle used to be on the right and go that way, but now it's not. They've changed it because of problems they've had with it.
Right. Hey, Tactical Fud. How you doing, Buck? CW is with us. Reloader 762. Of course, Eagle Run. Alaska 1, Andy.
I got to turn that down a little bit.
He's got to tweak this thing, guys. So it's going to take a minute.
Yeah.
Wish I had that machine. Echo the rich man. He gets it. I've seen Elster do that even in the dark with the lights off. Make sure he got the glow just right. And do a setup for a while back.
Yeah.
What you been up to, Chris?
Fun day today. I took day off work, went and picked up my buddy Andrew that's over in the side chat sometimes on my channel, and we went and checked out a new new to us gun store. It's been there for a while, but we went to a little town called Marysville over west of us, and went to a gun store called Whitestone Ordnance, and then found this really good pizza joint over there we stopped at. Buckeye Pizza, I think it was called. We ate there and then hit that. We hit the J&J Trading Post, that gun store in Richwood on the way back that I did the little tour of.
Oh, yeah.
So, nice. It was a fun day. Didn't really get anything. Put an order in on the Walther PDP Pro.
Yeah.
He's got 3 of them. He ordered 3 from his distributor, so as soon as one comes in, he's going to let me have first dibs on it. Picked up some 22 mag ammo. Switching out all my bore snakes to another brand. He had got a bunch of those in. I grabbed a bunch of those bore snakes, and that's about it. Nothing too exciting.
Eagle Run's got a question. Is this new Echo? Didn't know you had one.
I've had it for a little bit.
Hey,
Let me
evening,
see.
Michael. Michael Dunn is
Gotta
with
get
us.
my glove. The love glove.
Appreciate the compliment last night, Eagle. Yeah, those are nice. I'd sure like to have one. In time, in time.
All right, that's a piece of junk brass.
How you been doing, Reb?
Let me see here how this is gonna go. Hold on.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of it, Eagle. Yeah. I see where you said, wait, cut me off. Sorry about that.
Gonna see if I'm lined up. Can you see if I'm lined up or not on this piece of brass when it drops? I don't know if you can see it from the angle.
I can't tell from the angle, really.
I can see it drop.
Yeah, see that. The angles.
Oh, you're talking about dropping.
Yeah.
The flame on the neck. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Exactly how.
It's
Hey, Low
warm, but
Balling's with us. He's
I'll be
becoming a
like,
regular.
that's a possibility.
Oh, happy
Let me
anniversary,
see.
Reb.
Let me see how this is going to turn out with
44 years, long time. Congratulations.
44 years.
Been married.
Congratulations.
Wedding anniversary today.
Hell yeah. Congratulations.
Man,
I'll give
it's
it
a
to
long
anybody
time.
that lasts that long.
Hello, Ballins out there. Good to see you, man. I think Low Ballin's doing a really good giveaway, isn't he? He's
I don't
giving
know.
away.
I don't remember.
I think he's giving away an optic when he hits 1,000. Let me look here.
Uncle Don says, I think I'm going to get the EP integrations one when I win the lottery. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's the only reason why I didn't get that one is because number one, I wanted I'm gonna have to let this cool. But you know what I can do?
Know what you mean, Reb?
Because basically all I'm doing is these have already been hit.
Yeah, you can use the same brass over and over to set the thing up.
Yeah, just got to let it cool.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm doing is I'm going to let this turn into a little bit of a nightmare.
I definitely want to do it when I get me a bolt action 308, and maybe even an AR-10. It depends. I'll probably get it, start doing it. Wish we had a straight shot angle into that flame.
What now?
Wish we had a straight shot angle into that wheel and that flame.
Well, I'm going to try to get us a better angle.
Okay.
Now that I've got this thing, everything through it. Hold on now. Let's see how.
That'd be really
can
good
I
for
get,
the guys.
Let me see if I can get this. Caution, you may need Dramamine.
I think it's got to go that. Okay, yeah, you do it that way too. I was thinking straight on, but then you stand to the side of it. You're fine. That's better.
Like down more?
Go ahead and throw a brass in. Let me see it.
get that out of there for a minute. Of course. Come on. Come on out of there. Blind man. Hold on. Let me use a hand that's got some dexterity with it.
Eagle says, help me make sense of this. The cost of a unit like this versus what you save by getting an amount of more loads out of a piece of brass. Well, you definitely load longer. Your brass probably won't get work hardened, and so it will definitely last longer. So you would save a little. But now, how long it'll take to get your money back? Who knows? I've never calculated it.
What's one of them units cost? I've never even looked at them.
Oh man, I can't even remember.
They were $275 plus shipping, I think. About $300 average.
That ain't bad.
Retail. That's, I think, the third generation, right, Echo?
Yeah. All right, now I'm throwing one in with a little Tempelac on it to see if I got enough.
Yeah, it keeps your brass soft, Eagle. And, just crushing that brass down all the time, it gets hard and compressed.
It's not getting hot enough. Yeah, it should be getting hotter to touch. So basically what I'm going to have to do is turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, it is, Eagle. I agree. It is a lot of brass. I mean, a lot of money. I'll say most. Those reloaders stay in the thing their whole life, though, unless they go through a divorce or remarry or, something like that, or lose a job.
What are you talking about?
He was talking about, I think they're 300, but that's a lot of new brass, too. I'm just talking about overall cost. He thinks cost. He's got a business. Yeah,
if you're into precision loading, though, really you got to have it. It's not, cost isn't even an issue at that point. It's just something you have to have.
Yeah, just for basic pistol or 223, you're fine, Eagle. Yes, we can see it a little bit better now. We can see the flame getting the neck. So. They got those gloves like that, kind of yellow cowhide, dark brown at Sam's Club. I think you get 3 of them for $15, $20. Nice gloves.
What I'm seeing is
it's
not very hot.
Everything's setting same as it was before.
Yeah, and it's turning the brass though. Like a chrome color. I mean, it looks annealed to me. That maybe it's just not getting to 750 degrees right there at the top of that case.
You got the tip of the flame right there at the neck. The tip almost touching it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually hitting it right at the
solid blue is what I'm talking about. Tip. Yeah.
It's hitting the shoulder and then into the neck.
Do that again. Let me watch the seconds. Do that again.
I gotta check this wheel. Okay, wheel stain.
Do the glow method. Michael Dunn says. Yeah.
Did you ever do the method?
Do you ever do the Tempelac, Echo?
Yeah. It just doesn't seem to be getting hot enough to where I'm doing it, but I'm annealing the brass because I can see it.
Can you go ahead and get your Tempelac out?
Yeah, I've got a piece painted already.
Oh, okay.
It's not turning it to liquid.
Okay, need more time if the flame is right.
Yeah.
I was going to count for you. Put it back in there. Let me count in my head. All right. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1000. Okay, it needs more time, I think. That was fairly quick.
All right, so let's slow it down. Let's see where the hell these buttons. This goddamn light's got my pupils all messed up. Hold on. First off, get this glove off. Where I can actually hit the button.
CW says it's something you need to do. Roll back up. See what he says.
Okay, as I add time to this, it should slow that down, right? These are tenths of a second, I'm guessing.
I'm not familiar with that part. I just know some of the other stuff. I've never worked with that. I do know, though, your time was short. That I'm sure of.
Hold on, that's slowing down.
Okay.
That's 4.8. Okay, so
let's go slow. Let's just
we'll go to 5. We were at 5.3 before.
Okay.
This piece is cold. Let's drop it in here and see what she's going to do.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Okay.
That was 4 seconds.
A little slower. Yeah, slow it down more. That's probably why you ain't seeing it doing right, because it is. Yes, you can slow it down more, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that piece of Tempolac. There it is. Got it painted. Let's see if it did it. If it'll do it now. Get this out of the way.
1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Okay, see what that looks like. I'm thinking maybe still a little bit more to it.
Yeah, but the body of the case is getting hot.
Okay, look, what's the Tempolac telling you?
Tempolac is still solid. It did not melt or discolor.
Okay.
So it didn't get hot enough, but the problem is the whole piece of brass is getting hot. Not just the head.
That's true, Michael. Numbers don't mean anything, but numbers are time, and time means hotter brass. So we got to get there, and you have to slow it down in order to stay in the flame longer on this machine. I'm just using the time as a reference point. Yeah, you got about another. You got to about 5 then, so you're slowly increasing it. See what they're saying. Your flame is too far away. The bright blue tip should just touch the net case. Yeah, I agree, Andy.
Okay, so Andy's saying turn up the flame a little bit.
Well, your blue tip, the main blue tip inside not the blowout part of the blue flame, but that really strong blue flame part should be just touching.
So he's saying turn it up.
Yeah, if it's not touching, is it? I can't see it though.
I can't tell very much either. I mean,
if you could put the camera, if you could put the tripod without
the problem is heat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, back 3 foot, I probably could see.
What you mean, like right here?
Yeah, where you
coming off of here?
Put the tripod. Yeah, put the tripod where you're at and aim it straight, dead nuts on.
Okay.
And drop it down low.
I got you now.
Okay. Something that we'll try, see if it works. Yeah.
Let me get this thing lowered here.
It'll kind of cramp you a little bit, but Mike can help you. Actually, let me blow my screen up. Now, side chat's going to go away, guys, so bear with me here. That way I can see it now. Okay. Yeah, I can see this better a little bit.
All right, can you see that? Is that good, bad, ugly?
The angle's a little off still. Go to the right. There. Yeah. Okay. All right, now drop a piece of brass and let me see it. Yeah, it looks like the flames. To me, it looks like the flame's way away from it, but let's drop a brass in and
all right, let's see. Let's see what we got going on.
Take a look at it. I mean, camera can fool you because that is a wide angle lens. What I'm seeing is the blue tip's not.
Yeah, it ain't anywhere near it. No,
that's what's wrong.
All right, so. Oh, didn't want to do that. Hold on. Let me lock this thing so it won't do that again.
All right.
Turn some of these knobs, gentlemen. Hold on.
That explains why that Tempolac won't. Well, that's why that Tempolac won't do.
All right, I turned it up a little bit. Now we're roaring like a 747. So
And if you have
I got the Tempelac one on here.
Okay. If you have to, move it just a little instead of turning up the flame real high. That's better. Looks like it needs to be lowered a little bit to me, but I don't know if it's the camera angle or what. I'm not sure. It's hard to work with these cameras. It really is. It makes things appear different, especially wide angle. Your camera's wide angle.
I mean, I'm turning this thing mirrored. This piece of brass is mirrored, and it's blackened. So, I mean, that to me, that looks annealed. Look at this. Okay. Can you see this?
It's blurry. Let me see. I see the Tempelac. It's green. It looks green, of course, on here.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to get wet.
Wait a minute.
And it's not wet at all.
The Tempelac, shouldn't that let's let Andy chime in. Shouldn't that Tempelac be direct near the neck area? Or did they tell you to put it that low?
Well, it's 750 degree Tempelac.
Yeah.
So if it gets to 750 degrees.
Well, what I'm saying is the flame should be touching that Tempelac too as it's going.
No, that flame is 1200 degrees.
Yeah, it don't matter though. We're talking about time here though, so it wouldn't matter if that flame's 1200. If it just exposed so many seconds, it'll turn that Tempelac. So I think we need.
I think this stuff is. I think it's annealing it because this brass.
Hang on a second, Andy. You want a link? Need
Send
your help.
him the link
if you don't mind. I'm gonna go ahead and send you a link anyway, Andy. If you can't come on, we'll understand.
I'm gonna throw the rest of this through now that I've got this cranked up.
My thinking is,
make
Andy,
sure my wheel isn't getting hot.
That tip of that flame should be, you want that neck to hit 750, but I don't do this. Andy does. So. Send the link, Andy, if you're able to.
I'm just not much help to you guys. I don't know I don't know anything about
all right. You're learning just like us, so it doesn't matter.
The flame still looks high to me.
I could take that torch and solder plumbing.
Can you lower that torch?
Exactly. I'm going to need some plumbing. I don't know who to call.
Yeah, you sweat pipes, don't you? Well, I won't say this. I was going to say you lay pipe, but we all lay pipe. I had to say that. Sorry, guys. I won't go I won't use the big POR word.
Are you pipe laying again?
No. I say let's lower that flame. Will it lower? Did you ever adjust that originally? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I mean,
to me,
I did.
To me, the flame don't look like it's hitting the neck. Right, you got to have that blue thing. I do know just touching, like Andy said, and it's got to be about center of that neck of that brass. Because if it's below or above it, it's not going to heat it right.
From what I'm looking at, that his torch head needs to tilt down a couple more degrees.
I agree. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm thinking.
Tilt down, like the angle of the torch needs to be angle more like that.
Yep. Look, 2 or 3 degrees, and I think you'll get it. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, you're like it right now. If you had the big hand, you're like at 3. Well, let's see, 13 after 3 instead of 15 after 3. 15 would be parallel. So it's not much off, but some. That could be rotated a little bit in the thing, depending on how tight that clamp is. I don't know. Wish I was there to work with you on that. It'd be cool. I might do that. I love setting up stuff like this. Equipment.
If Andy isn't coming on, I know CW would be a big help.
Sure is, isn't it, CW? Frustrating. Yeah, I agree, Tactical. Twist the torch down a little bit.
All right. Do you guys see it lower?
Yeah. Okay, here. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, that's straighter. Andy says slow it down. Do not need Tempelac. When the flame turns just turns red, it's done. Got you, Andy. I sent you a link if you want to jump in, Andy.
All right, let's see. Here's a test piece, gentlemen.
I agree with no Tempelac. You don't really need Tempelac.
Check it out.
Okay. It looks like below it now. That's weird.
Just a little. Yeah, just needs to go up just a smidge.
Yeah.
Okay, go up, like rotate it upward.
Yep, just barely.
Just barely. Just do it, and I'll tell you to stop. Whoa.
Hold on.
A little bit more. All right, slowly. All right.
That's perfect.
All right, try that now. Let's just see.
All right, let me make sure my wheel is not catching fire here.
Reminds me of Candid Camera. Remember that show?
Reminds me of Candid Camera. I got your Candid
Alan
Camera.
Font. I know some guys out there probably remember Alan Font. If you were a kid. Slow down, do not need the tempo. Yeah, flame is too high. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Michael, because you turn the flame higher, you weaken that center blue, the strong hot part.
All right, hold on.
That's what I was thinking. But
just look at where it's hitting.
yeah, that is so hard because we don't have any kind of perception of the depth in a camera. I don't know if that describes it right, but that's what I'm looking at. It's hard to tell.
What do you need to see from like above it?
Maybe that might help. Yeah.
Well, I could probably hold it above there. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can
do that.
See if I can do this.
That will work. Maybe.
Can you guys see it?
Go down closer. Closer. Let's see, the flame also looks at a wrong angle too. Yeah, your tube is sticking more straight out.
Well, it's supposed to be deflected outward so it doesn't radiate heat in.
I got you. But I'm thinking you're not hitting the neck right proper. Let's just see it.
The flame's not even hitting the...
No, it's not even hitting the neck, the shoulder area. Man, it's hitting the...
All right, so where do you want me to move it?
I want you to move it towards
you. Yeah, the flame's got to go towards the wheel.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the angle needs to be maybe slightly changed somewhat.
Here, hold on.
Let's just throw one in, look at it. Sorry, guys, about this.
This is all part of it, dude.
That's better. But I don't think that blue, it looks like it needs to go closer to me.
Okay, I think you got all your angles right now, but now you need to move the torch forward to your right.
Yeah, you got to get that dark blue tip onto it. That is
forward
critical.
To my right, so I need to move it up closer this.
Closer to the brass.
Closer to the ramp.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what that does.
Okay. That way, that's better, definitely, but it can't. It is so hard for us to tell in a camera. Hey, little lead bullet junkie, how you doing? Good to see you.
Oh, that's getting heavy.
Let's see here. Andy says it again. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Andy, the pointy part of the flame needs to be in the crease of the neck. He's right. Not the shoulder.
It's so hard for me to see like that. The part of it though.
Yeah, so that tip of that strong blue would be dead center of that neck then. Crease.
Okay, yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
It's dead center in it.
Okay, good.
Let me see how hot that's getting on the body. Okay, that's not too bad. On the body, I mean, it's warm. But I can definitely see more color change on this piece of brass than any of the others.
Yeah, we're getting closer to it. Definitely.
Because, yeah, it's burning me now. Burning my hands, and they weren't doing that before. All right,
how you doing, how you doing, Rebel? 67 Rebel joined us, got reloading from the hot pot with us. The roof is on fire, he says.
The roof is on fire.
Echo's going to burn down the house to get even.
Oh, my God. Easy, gentlemen. Easy, gentlemen. Easy. The old lady might be watching us.
It's time for me to go to bed tonight, go to work, and he'll go, we ain't got no place. It's gone.
It's gone.
Oh, yeah. See, he needs Critter's saying something. Let me see what Critter's saying. He's doing it wrong. He needs to take off the glove, grab the brass. We're going to call that critterisms.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying by that? Critterisms. AR-isms, Chris-isms, and Echo-isms. Slow it down a little more, Andy says. I agree, probably. Let me count it out for you again. Let me look at it. That's better. Yeah, you definitely got it on there longer now. Maybe increase it just a tad. Slow it down a tad. Boy, I wish I
I'm
was there to
getting a
see
lot
that.
of color change.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're close. We're definitely close. If we're not on it, I don't know because it's hard for me to see.
I mean, I'm breaking that blue flame with the torch. It's not at the tip. It's actually
at the where the neck runs out and ends at.
Yeah, it's actually right there where the where it hits the. Oh man, this isn't getting hot, is it? I don't need that to burn.
Yeah, I'd like to set that thing up. Set it to 48, Andy says. That's what I was thinking. It needs a little bit more time, somewhat. 48, 49, 50, yeah. Try that just to see what happens here.
All right. All righty, Mr. Andy. We are doing the 48.
How I know this, I've been watching Elfster, and when I see people do this, I start counting too. Go figure. Just something I do.
I'm definitely starting to see a difference in the color of the brass.
Mm-hmm.
But I want this to cool down a little bit.
Yeah, Andy's got a new machine he bought here recently. It's kind of like the Corvette machine.
I got shields for these wheels, and I need to put them on. And Hazzbro gave them to me. I want to move this out just a little tiny bit.
Okay. Hobo's joined us. Don't count. Look at the flame to turn red. So the brass got to just turn red for a second, right, Andy? Hobo says, I'm going to do your method on 303 today. Only about 1 or 2 dozen, though. Brass too much into the flame.
Oh, I'm just doing a few to get this to the setup right, and then I'm going to throw the rest. But I'm starting to see color variation run down the whole body of the brass now.
That shouldn't be doing that.
I know. That's why I'm kind of getting scared.
I think your flame may be too high.
Yeah, it might be a little bit.
You did crank it some.
And once it gets hot, it gets a little bit bigger anyways.
Mm-hmm. When it turns red, it should drop out. Yeah. That's what Andy just said. That's why Elfster turns the light out when I've watched him. Thinking back on it, I was thinking that was how he did it. Giving him a promo here. Check his channel out, though. He's a good channel.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, let's see. Is this stuff cold now?
I remember I watched him back when he first set up that bench.
All right, we're going to throw these through again.
All right. Yeah, that's a better time there. Definitely. Let's see. Is that brass turning red? Too bad you couldn't turn the light out. You'd know right then, point blank, bam. As soon as that brass light up, you'd be able to see it. Orange. Hey, good evening, New York. How you doing? Hobo says echo. From this angle, I don't know if we'd even be able to see a glow.
Yeah, I don't think so, because I can barely see it.
Hobo says, Echo, maybe you should water quench them to stop the heat transfer to the lower part of the body.
Yeah.
I was letting it
sit on the. I was letting it sit on the case on where. Yeah, I'm letting it sit on the steel top. and it's pretty cold. But I am looking
Andy
for
says,
the
not
one
the brass
with
turn red. The flame will change to orange and red. Okay, the flame will change. Interesting. I don't watch a lot of annealing videos. I watch it and go back maybe several years later, or who knows. Then I'll watch it, and then I only watch certain people do it. It takes technique, definitely, to line that up. And,
yeah, the bad thing is my vision is so shitty.
yeah, that's why I said I wish I was there. Boy, it'd be cool to line that thing up. That thing run a lot of brass too. I know some of these guys do it every time they fire. You know, some guys do it 2 or 3 times. You know, every 2 or 3 firings. But we got Jeff MOA here.
Yeah, I can tell it is annealed. I can tell now. I see a line where it's definitely where it's color changed brass. I mean, you can definitely tell a difference.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for dropping in, Jeff. Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh man, what do I do this?
He comes from High Boy. I actually remember when he was on the live stream one time with High Boy.
When I jam this thing up.
Let's see what we got
here. What did I do?
Yeah, Andy says I anneal every time I reload. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like I jammed it with a piece of brass by accident. There we go. Hopefully I just didn't bend anything. I think I could have probably adjusted. Oh, hold on.
Since I get my car running, I'm eventually going to go ahead and get that.
What's going to happen?
I'm going to get me a Annealeez here after a while. Get me a 9mm micro dice eater. Maybe that Pro from Lyman. I may get that one. Or just the Redding. Doesn't really matter. Redding's pretty good.
Taking this glove off while I'm doing this part of it. This is a dexteric thing where you have to be able to hold the brass and not lose it.
What is that Trinity you got written on the wall there or whatever sticker? That say Trinity?
Trinity? That's RC cars, remote control car racing.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's Elster.
Oh, hey, Elster. What's up, brother?
Thanks for dropping in. I was telling about your videos I've watched.
Holy
you turn
shit.
the lights out.
For some reason. It had fed this piece of brass in there for an ungodly long time. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a piece of garbage. I over annealed that.
Let's see. Uncle John, he's joined us. You got a good crowd in here. Content. It's good to have.
Let me put the rest of this brass. Up on this machine. Better not give me any more crap. Alright, now it's playing my rules. Alright, let's see.
You're hoping it's right?
Yeah, I'm thinking it is because I was looking at the other pieces and you could definitely see a line running.
You see the
all
color,
the way.
Annie?
Yeah, the color is totally chrome. And it's got a line that kind of fades back into a brass color. And if Elster's listening to me, it fades from like a chrome into like a black and then to a brass. If that's what it's supposed to look like, then that's
Should
what
be
I'm getting.
kind of an orange shade to it. Then should drop.
Well, I can't see it doing that.
Yeah.
My vision's not that good. I mean, if I had magnifying goggles on and I was sitting here by myself, I probably could see it after 4 or 5 of them, you know.
You got one of those face shields that magnify?
Not a face shield. I've got just
you know what I'm talking about. Drops down on your head, on your eyes.
Yeah.
I like to get one of those. Orange flame, he said, yeah. Got you, Andy. Some brass gives different colors. Yeah, that's probably true. Definitely.
I think this was the dud, yeah.
Says here's what Elster says. I've watched Elster. I just use the glow method. When the neck and shoulders start to glow with the lights dim down, then I get it out of the flame. Everyone has their own methods. It's just mine. It sounds like a good one though. That's what I would do if I was doing it. Else yet I do the same. Yeah, you do it too, Jeff. You got one of these? Echo should have someone stop by in time so you can just do a count for a good reference.
Yeah, it definitely got hot because there is the one I think with Tempelac. Do you see that on there?
Yeah. Lord.
It cooked it. I think this might have been the one that sat in the fire for a while. So I am not gonna. I'm just gonna throw this in my recycle bin.
Jeff says he uses a drill with chuck. Yeah, you can do that.
I think that's how Jamie does it, isn't it?
I think so.
I think it's how he does it.
I've seen a lot of different methods. Even there's quite a few different ones. I've seen one guy actually set them down in the water and go by the flame.
Oh yeah, that's an old
turntable.
Yeah, that's that's the old NRA method.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I remember. I just didn't know what it was.
They showed us in National Rifleman that method, and it works really well. If I had a way to do a machine that could hold the cartridge in water,
right,
or something against something, really cold, that would be the way to do it.
He says, Elfster says, Primal Rights YouTube channel calls it the flame changes color. When the blue flame starts turning orange, get it out of the flame. I understand what you're saying.
Okay, so it's not doing that. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it kind of does right at the end. It kind of it fires up to a regular, almost looks like a regular flame starting.
Changes color.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, as long as it works, it's all good. Jeff says. Tactical FUD. I have the unit. Okay, yeah, Tactical FUD's got the EP unit. I'd like to have that loading block he's got. A couple of them, actually, but can't do it right now. I've actually got a torch, Benz, what do they call them? Benzo, what are they?
Burnzomatic?
Yeah. I got one of those probably from 1980. It's still in my toolbox.
I just bought a new one.
I tried hooking it up to my not Mr. Buddy, but a Mr. Heater, brand new hose, and I never could get it to gas to go through the hose. Almost, it's a brand new hose, almost like the hose is stopped up. Weird. I put the tip on and kept trying to fire. I also have trouble when I hook it up to one of my little camping stoves. Sometimes it'll fire up, sometimes it won't. It's almost like the hose is defective. But I need to call the company. Just as I've been thinking about making an Annealeez type system. That would be nice.
Who was saying that?
Jeff MOA. I know Willie made those what are those things he was making, the PID, PID things. He made quite a few for people back in the day.
Making sure the base of these cases, I can grab them and squeeze them without burning through my glove. Make sure they're not getting too hot on the base. It seems like they're getting right at where they need to be. Cool down.
Tactical Fuzz says, yes, AR guns are next on the list. We especially, what does Elster say here? Yeah. Burns-O-Matic, so I was trying to think of, torch heads. Yeah, they're good. They've been around a long time. They produce a nice pencil tip flame and are very consistent. Yeah, they've been.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Decades ago. Been around quite a while. You always better stick with a name brand and those things.
Yeah, let me see here.
New York says, I'm hoping to hit the lottery. Move next to Buck and just pay him. We'll make my ammo. Wish me luck. See much faster than how I do it now, but I'm never.
Making sure I didn't get this too hot. They're kind of warm. I'm gonna have to put his Hasbro's kit on here.
Got, what is it? Shields for the flame?
Yeah, shields for the flame, so that it doesn't do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen a video where Elster had a whole bunch of parts for his system.
Had a whole bunch of what?
Parts for his system. EP 2.0 annealers. He's doing a video one day. I seen him down on the floor, had a bunch of parts where they could, put them together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Yeah, he makes a nice unit.
Mm-hmm.
I like the new one he's got out. I think it's called the 2.0.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, it says 2.0. I hadn't seen that one yet. I hadn't been over.
Oh, it's super nice, man. You got to check it out. Milsurp Duo does a review of it.
Okay.
He does a pretty damn good review of it. And of course, you can catch Elfster's too. His reviews are really excellent of his own product.
I think you're talking about DIY 1.0 annealer that you can build. Yeah, we are at Elster. Yeah.
The only reason why I didn't get that annealer is because my hand-eye coordination sucks. And I needed a way to feed these things without me having to stand there and do it because of my specific sighting limitations. That's the only reason why I went with what I went with versus going with Elfster's.
Mm-hmm. I think Elster built one years ago, didn't you, Elster? I think you put one together back in the old days, I'll call it that. Let me turn this up. You have a live stream coming up, Elster? anytime soon?
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Absolutely, Elster.
Can you see that, Elliot? Yeah.
Yeah, I can
And
see
you
it.
see where it's got a color change?
I can see the line, yeah, past the shoulder. I don't know what it looks like, but I can see the line on it. Yeah.
Am I in the camera?
Yeah, it's dark right now. Turn the angle. There you Yeah.
It's kind of like a chrome, like with a
Yeah.
blue. And then it goes to a black.
Yeah, shoulder. Is that shoulder dark? Or is that the camera look? Or the
The
light?
top of the shoulder is.
That shouldn't be that dark, I wouldn't think. But
Well, we'll see how they do.
yeah, the parts. Typically, the dark part's below the shoulder. Kind of the weird,
It is. But the shoulder itself's kind of dark too.
Okay,
Like it got cooked a little bit on there, and then it's shiny. Okay, right at the top of the shoulder, it black drops about a 32nd to a 16th of an inch below the top of the or below the bottom of the shoulder where it goes to the main body, and it's like a discolored line that's thick that goes all the way around.
Elster says he says I usually shoot for an anneal line about a 1/4 inch down the body of the brass.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm a little short. So that's okay. I'm not quite a 1/4 inch. I'm probably half that, Elfster. But I ought to be in good shape for what I'm doing. This I've already done all the work to the brass. This was just to do this.
Do you have a factory load there, Echo, that's already annealed from the factory?
No.
That would be a good reference to look at. If it's, you can see the anneal on it, which most of them you can.
Yeah. A piece of like NATO brasses would be really good.
I got some back there, but I'd have to shut down and go back there and get it. Look at it. I bought some green tip here a few years back. Got 400 and something green tip for $125 free shipping, guys. You know how high it is now? Made in, I think, Israel. Looking good, buddy. He says, I usually anneal every single time I reload. Yeah. Some do. Or he can use this account. There he is, EP Integrations. Yeah, check his site out, guys. Check his YouTube channel out if you haven't been over there. He's got good stuff. Actually, I'm going to do my work bench like Elfster. I'm going to take this top off. I'm going to go get me a laminate top, and I'm going to attach it down. This wood, you won't be able to see it anymore. I wished I did that to begin with. But
you all right, Echo?
Yeah, I just I kind of fell down. I'm having like a little medical deal here. I may have to take a quick break and just sit here on the floor for a minute.
Take your time.
I got dizzy as all get out. I felt like I was going to collapse, and I guess I did a little bit. Nothing like being live on live stream and passed out.
Don't worry about it. Critter says, I've got 180 days to pay off a $2,000 trailer. Oh, did you get the trailer, Critter? Nealers are too far back on the line for me. But that trailer gets you to shooting, right? That didn't
Yes, that trailer gets him shooting.
Esther wants to know if are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'm just gonna shake this off for a minute, and I'll get back up and finish what I'm doing.
We'll go ahead and. He had a little issue, guys. He'll hopefully be okay in a few minutes.
Yeah, blood sugar's okay. Can you hear me, AR?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, blood sugar's fine. I just got lightheaded all of a sudden, like if you take your blood pressure medication. Well, not everybody's on blood pressure medicine, but if you're on blood pressure medicine, if you get up too fast, you get like lightheaded and dizzy sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially if you haven't had anything to eat.
You've been hunched. You were hunched over for about an hour looking at that flame, so it probably got to you a little bit.
Yeah. Hey man, it's like, are we getting like high numbers of turnout for the Fallout? I'm like, hey, they're like, hey, quick, get over to Echo's channel. He's crabbing on the floor. He went down.
Got Cranky Cletus with us. Appreciate you dropping in, Cranky. Thank you. Usually the passing out involves alcohol. This ain't well, Echo.
Oh, no alcohol here, sir. Drinking. Not in a real long time.
And he says, I'm having a nightmare. Ordered a new handgun.
Oh, awesome. What kind of handgun?
Cimarron 45 coat, wide earth with silver inlay in the handle. The FFL says it is lost in the mail.
Oh, well, you tell that FFL he's got insurance for that, and that's not your problem. You tell him to get you another one on the way. They cover that. The insurance, the shipper, they insure those guns, and because if it gets lost in the mail, they have to call ATF and report it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal.
And if they don't have it in stock, it could take a while to get it. Depends on how much they're putting out of that gun, or how many they put out there, for the public.
Yeah, that's probably why it disappeared, because it was probably, somebody saw it and was like, some thief. Can't stand people like that.
I had stuff. I've had one time years ago, Walmart ordered a comforter or something. It never got here. I had to call them. Said, nope, didn't come here. Never seen it. And, Amazon, I've had an item or two. Heck, I had an item the GoPro. My GoPro was stuck on somebody else's house here the other night, last week. It wasn't even my house. So,
and they're like, "Oh yeah, it was delivered." And I'm thinking to myself, "Well, it was delivered, but it wasn't delivered to where it was supposed to be delivered."
Yeah, I was glad they do the pictures, where they put it down there.
Yeah,
and that's how I recognized it. I said, "That's not my front."
And I'd be like, "That's not my home."
Let's see what's up. Let's see what
Rob said that he said, "That's crazy. I got a new gun like that in the mail today. What a coincidence."
Wow.
Oh, Jiminy Crickets.
Just got the new Canic. Elfster says, right? Yeah, Hot Pot's got that thing. 9mm competition pistol that goes for $690. Amazing, especially the trigger. Yeah, I've heard that trigger's good on that. That's one of the few guns that I'm not familiar with that I would consider buying.
So that gun store that I was at today, the second one on my way back, FedEx came in and dropped a bunch of boxes off. That guy got all the guns out that were in those boxes. And he had the rival today with the dark side edition, not the gold one. Yeah, he got it out of the box, played around with the trigger on it, and that trigger's better than my aftermarket trigger and my TP9 SFX. Wow. They did a really, really good job on that gun.
Jer Bear says, did you guys hear about the Expo driver? They caught him with 40 illegal stolen guns.
Oh, my goodness.
I haven't heard that. Critter is with us, of course. I highlighted him earlier. How you doing, Critter? Dale Pogue jumped in. Good to see you, Dale.
Hey,
I'm
Dale.
gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Reb is still with us. Thanks for dropping by, Reb.
Yeah, that Rival, when I got it out of that box, it's got a cleaning kit with it. Comes with a holster. It's got all your adapter plates for your red dots. It's got different base pads for your mags. It's great. I mean, it's just full of everything. And then it's got like a little replicated, like miniature gun in there. And then inside there is all your screws and everything for your red dot mounts. And it's a nice gun. I mean, it's awesome. The only downfall to it was I wish they would have shipped it with a third magazine, just because if you had the 3 mags, you could literally take that gun and go right to competition with it in that box. Like, you got everything you need right there, other than mag carriers. But
wow. I've always did the M&P. I've got no familiarity. I've never used any other Canic, Walter guns, or any of the polymer. I've had the first generation, second, and then the 2.0.
I got the TP9 SFX, and it's a great gun. I wish they had an ambi slide release on it. Now they're putting them on the Meta series and the Rivals.
Duffster says, how you feeling, Echo? Reb Tyree, good to be. Yeah, appreciate you being here, Reb. Let's see what he says here. I think Shield sent me their custom color super side glass red dot for the Rival, and the color matches the gold accents. Wow.
I haven't even heard of that one. I'll have to look that up. What's it called?
Reloader 762's with us. Good to see you. He has joined us. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see that. I'd like to do I know people do things different ways. Me, in a store, I point the gun to the floor and I pull triggers. I do trigger testing. And some companies like Academy Sporting Goods won't let you. They got a lock on it. You know, I told them years ago, I said, unbelievable that I got to buy a gun because your policy and I can't even try the trigger out to see how I like it. I had my older son years ago. He says, you going to do that in a store? I said, of course, I've done it my whole life in a store. That's how you test the trigger. Check it out before you buy it. You do it right, you know, flag people. Tactical Fud says,
oh, wow, they do. They got all kinds of different colors for the red dots.
Huh.
That's pretty
I'm
neat.
wondering how long those no issues with those red dots failing since they've come out, or has it been long enough to know?
Well, they're all going to fail at some point.
Well, I mean, yeah, prematurely, I mean.
No, I mean, as far as all the ones I've tested, Vortex is the ones that I like. I was talking about that last night. I got one Viper red dot I've sent back 3 times.
Wow. Yeah, that's so I got something not right. Or either you don't know what parts they bought to build it either. They'll probably figure it out in time once they get tired of taking returns. The first Canic I bought, Jeff Emily says, was the TP9V2. I'm just shy of 11,000 rounds roughly on it. Wow. I have never shot one. Oh, Tim S. has joined us.
Hi, Tim.
How you doing?
Yeah, they make a great gun. That Rival is just I can't find a flaw on it. I mean, feels good in the hand. Controls are awesome on it. Trigger's insane on it. It looks good. I mean, it's their best design yet as far as how it looks.
Have you shot the M&P 2.0?
Mm-hmm.
So you got an idea what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way that feels. It's just great. I never, even decades ago, I never gravitated toward the Glock. I didn't like the angles of the thing. I didn't like the way it was built, actually. But
yeah, I thought about getting the Rival and then selling my TP9 SFX, but I'm gonna wait and get the Walther PDP is the pro version when it comes out.
Elster says, in his opinion, the Rival is the best gun of the year so far for 2022.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
For the money, that is, yeah. I like to look at that thing.
And the only reason I'm going with the PDP Pro is just because I like the grip better on the PDP. It just feels better for me, but I like Walthers. I've been shooting Walthers for years, so.
I never gravitated to them. I think my son bought one. Jeff says MP20 is a great gun. Yeah, I think so too. The trigger was horrible on those guns when the M&P first came out. How I know I bought them. I bought the Core. I bought the Performance Center ones, 4 1/4 barrel, 5-inch barrel. So I've actually had every generation, even with night sights of M&P. And the trigger's amazing now compared to what it was. It was all gritty, you know. I used to have to spray it out every time, which you should anyway. But
speaking of M&Ps, my 45 slide shipped, my M&P 45 shipped back yesterday. So I hoping to have it back maybe Saturday, maybe tomorrow, probably Monday or Tuesday though, but I think it's in North Carolina right now. So, so I'm going to do a bunch of videos with that when I get it back. I already got the red dot for it that I'm going to put on it as soon as I get it back from milling. And then I'm going to go to Blackwing, a gun shop down in Delaware, and I'm picking up the Apex trigger for it because I got the Gen 1 and the trigger is horrible in it.
You must be talking about.
Echoes, Elster's leaving us. Hey, good evening, Elster. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by.
Take care, Elster. Sorry for dropping out on you.
Good to see you, Elster. Yeah, I think once I got a red dot on that slide and get that Apex trigger in there, I'm going to really enjoy that gun.
I like those Lyman blocks, loading blocks.
Oh, yeah, the solid aluminum ones. Yeah. They're nice.
Andy's still with us. Reb Tyree is still with us.
2005.
Oh, I know. I was telling Echo earlier. You wouldn't. YouTube is quirky. I was actually moving some of my. See if you guys have experienced this or something similar. I was moving my. Putting in a playlist of my live streams, but I wasn't touching my other videos like morning coffee. Guess what? YouTube took every morning coffee off my site. So I'm having to download it one by one to put it back into YouTube. And I didn't touch it. Did not even go near it, those videos. Didn't even mess with them. Yeah, weird.
I wonder why they took them down.
I don't think they did. I think it was some kind of software glitch is what I suspect. Yeah, boom. I said, wow, luckily I got them backed up. And I did the 1080p upgrade too a few days ago.
On StreamYard?
Yes.
Yeah, I did too. New York Outcast said, I did the pencil test with my 1.0 M&Ps, had no issues. Test yours, Chris. Yeah, Guns and Barbecue did a video on that today. His Smith & Wesson's firing out a battery.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's a pretty interesting video. You guys might want to check that out. It's kind of.
What's it doing? Tell me about what he's doing. I'm going to check it out, of course.
Well, what he was showing I had to leave. I had to take my son to work, drop him off at work because he still doesn't have his driver's license yet. So, he was pulling the slide back about 1/4 of an inch, and then he could get it to fire. I guess there's been a bunch of talk going around about him firing out a battery, but what he was saying is that Smith & Wesson said that was, I don't know, like basically saying it was okay. Like it wasn't back far enough to cause an issue, but.
Good Lord.
I haven't shot my M&P in a long time, but I've never had any like safety issues with it or nothing. I just
No.
the trigger sucks.
Yeah, the trigger sucks. I've got a Shield first gen, and I've got their Performance Center full size first gen with the vented barrel and the light and slide, and you can put I think it's, what do they call it? A core, I think.
Yeah, I had a core once.
Yeah.
Nice gun.
And basically it's got the nice trigger in it. It's got a really good trigger in it compared to most of the other ones.
My 2.0, man, my 2.0 is slick as snot. I mean, it's good. I sat and just clicked it, dry fired it. It's amazing compared to what it originally started out. Michael Dunn has a question. When changing colors on the frame grip stocks, what do y'all use? Cerakote, powder coat? That would be Cerakote. I don't think you would powder coat. Would you? Powder coat's bullet.
Definitely want to go Cerakote.
Yeah.
Powder coat is very. You can do like parts on a race car with powder coat, but it's sandblasting it, getting the surface completely
take care of critter
spotless. There's a lot more involved in getting the powder coat to adhere correctly, and temperature also affects powder coat. So it just sets Cerakote, because it's a ceramic based, seems to deal with heat better.
Take care of critter.
Is he okay?
He's got to take his medicine. Taking his medicine. Hobo's got something. AR, another live stream I was listening to, was talking about the same issue. I think they automatically go private until some other threshold is reached, number of subs or something. Yeah, well, see, I wasn't. They were on my site. They've been on my site, and all of a sudden, when I did the Thursday night live stream into that playlist, which I didn't touch the morning coffee, they vanished. They were nowhere. That's weird. And I downloaded 2 of them so far. I went to Yard. I got them recorded at StreamYard. I don't know why I ended up slipping doing that. But
when I got back from the gun shop today, and I was back here editing some video, and I got on YouTube on the other computer up there, and I seen old Big Matt. He hit 1,000 subs. He was having 1,000 subscriber party.
Oh, good for him.
Who is?
Big Matt. Big Matt Outdoors, I believe. He's been in some of our chats before.
Big Man Outdoors.
Big Matt.
Okay.
Man, I am 5 away. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah,
You're 5 away from hitting 1,000.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
I just got on my phone and I was at 995. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Some guys hide those numbers. I'm eventually gonna hide mine. Years ago, C-Max, he used to never expose them because everybody gets competitive and going on. They actually tell you don't concentrate on numbers, concentrate on content.
Well, I got more than enough watch hours, but I still want that. I just want that 1,000.
Yeah, he just wants to make it to the top for the 1,000th count. Yeah, I understand. When you get that close and you're just like, I'm sure it's like it's like getting to 100, but only 10 times more,
Yeah. Well, I was on when I was on Travis's chat last night, it went up 3 or 4, and then Bald did that impromptu chat, sent me a link, wanted me to come over when I seen that. So I shot over there, and then he had quite a few guys over there in his chat that obviously follow his channel, and they went over. They jumped over and subbed, so it's getting close, real close.
Michael Don says, "I was thinking of the polymer. Doesn't the heat too much for it?"
I mean, they Cerakote the polymer too.
Yes, I've Cerakoted a lot of polymer before. There's not a problem with it, man. It sticks like glue to it.
Will
New
it will
York.
it wear will it wear off? Yes, it will. If you holster and reholster and unholster your gun a lot, it's gonna come off. Any
Yep.
type of coating, it will wear.
Mhm.
My preferable coating was the original Glock coating, that Tenifer.
Yeah, I've heard
I
that.
thought that was the best coating I'd ever seen.
Mhm.
And their new one that's supposed to be diamond carbon or whatever, it's
Mhm.
nowhere near as good as the Tenifer once
Well,
was. But see, the problem is Tenifer requires, I believe it's strychnine, and a lot of it to be used in using it. And
mhm.
it's like a no-no. They try not to use that, so they went to different products that are a little safer on the environment and on the people using it, and in turn it's caused a little less of a finish quality.
Thank you for dropping in, Reb. Have a good one, brother.
Thanks, Rab. Appreciate you, buddy. Andy, thanks for throwing the link out. And Jeff MOA, thank you very much. Because, guys, I am officially at 1,001 subscribers.
Oh,
Congrats.
awesome.
On
Awesome.
on
On
Echo's
Echo
show.
Show. Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations. That's awesome. That's everybody, and I flopped on the floor like a fish. So, that was like a bonus.
This will be a live chat I'll never forget. That's for sure. Thanks, Jeff, man. That's cool.
I
Oh
remember.
man, I'll tell you what, I have busted my ass to get here, man. This is awesome.
All I remember was AR's voice and Chris is going, "Hey Echo, are you all right?"
Well, I knew, man, when I kept hearing stuff hitting, I'm like, I think he fell. Like that wasn't just some stuff dropping on the floor.
I went down.
1K subs.
Thank you,
Congrats.
Ram. Appreciate you, man.
Awesome.
You got an Instagram link, and what's that other link? Let's see, my links. Okay, let me see what that goes. I've never clicked on that. Your links go to Monstrum Tactical Facebook, DE Advanced Optics. Okay.
Thank you, Uncle John. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, Rob.
So everybody looking at this brass over here, basically what we've done is I've measured it and I'm going to have to trim it because I've got stuff ranging from 2004 to 2.009. And even though that is within the trim length, because trim length, max overall length of a case is 2.015. And I mean, I might just trim them to where they're all close to each other, and chamfer and deburr.
Tactical Fuzz said, I just subbed you from the second channel.
I know. I just sent him out. I didn't want to cut Echo off. I texted him out there in the chat, but Michael Dunn wants to know when's the party. We're definitely going to do something really cool for this, but I got to get stuff for giveaways here first.
Dude, we're partying right now. I don't know what you're talking about. I flip-flopping on the floor.
Yeah, I'm already in my beer.
Yeah, how many parties do you go to where you got the guy on the live stream ends up flopping on the floor, goes down? I'm like going down with the ship. I was like, I didn't want to say anything because I got embarrassed. I was like, I'm going down. I
wouldn't say anything. I just sit there and keep talking. I wouldn't even.
I was like, I was like, wow, I'm getting dizzy. And I put my hands on the table on the bench, and I'm like, wow, I'm starting to sweat like shotgun shells. And I'm like, oh man, I'm starting to black out. And I'm like, oh man, I'm going down. And it all happened. All of that happened within like 3 seconds. And I was thinking that, and all of a sudden, then I crashed down in front of my bench. And I was laying on the floor on my back, and I'm like, I hear Chris and I hear AR going, Echo. And I felt like saying, man down.
I have fallen, but I can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up, but I'm
Remember
on a
that
cold.
one?
I got a little concerned there. I'm like, man, he's 16 hours away from me. I can't do shit for him.
Man, that was a heck of a commercial years ago back in the 80s. Or you'd be in a bar, somebody'd fall out of the bar stool and go, help, I've fallen, I can't get up. And the guy would get up and be embarrassed and walk out, try to walk out.
Dude, I'd laugh my ass off. If I ever saw people fall out of bar chairs, I'd be this like, yeah, they hit the floor and flop like a fish.
I mean, hard, boy,
yeah.
like backwards, man.
Yeah. You're like, oh man. And they just bounce right up like it didn't hurt them. And then they're immediately trying to pay their tab. And as they're paying their tab, you notice they're not walking quite as fast as they jump right back up. They're not walking as fast anymore. They're like, oh man, that pain from the back injury is starting to hit.
Yeah, it's a thermos, Jeff. My daughter gave it to me for Christmas present a few years ago. I need to put some coffee. That's what I'm going to use it. But I may put morning coffee in it. And use it. That's what I'll do.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, I'll use the shell as a cup in the morning. Or noon. But anyway, that ticked me off today. All my freaking video, I had to sit there and take time and put them back up. That stinks. But things happen, especially with software, or internet. Google never fails to amaze me. You got to realize every company always has incompetent people. They got good people, and then they got the ones that's not so good. So.
Hey, you remember how I was talking the other night about getting the I got my buddy's open gun he's letting me borrow it for a couple weeks, test and review on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him earlier to send me the specs on his ammo because I got that ammo out of the case today. That was the longest 9mm I've ever seen. Huh. Let me see if I think he gave me all the specs because I asked him. All right, so it's Everglades 124 grain round nose jacketed hollow points, 9.8 grains of AA7. The case length on those is 1.165.
Wow.
They're averaging 1,380 feet per second at 171 on power factor.
1.16.
That's 9 mil. 9 major. 9.8 grains of powder and a 9 mil.
Accurate number 7. Yeah. That's almost a full. That case is packed. I bet.
Yeah, I'm taking it out in the morning to shoot the videos with it. So,
have you tested it in the chamber or chamber checked it?
Well, I mean, it's the ammo made for that gun.
Oh, okay.
Because it won't. I can't run regular 9mm through it. It won't cycle. So he gave me 200 rounds of ammo to use. I'm just going to give him back brass, once fired brass and primers for letting me use the ammo. I was going to buy him bullets, but he didn't want them. He said, no, just give me brass and give me primers. Okay.
Did he reload it?
Yeah, he reloads his own. He's got one of those Dillons with the automated system on it. I mean, you own a $6,000 open gun. I guess you can afford to have an automated Dillon.
Disclaimer: make sure you know the person the ammo that you're shooting, especially if they reload.
I've shot this gun before when we've been at practice together. I like it because he's left-handed too, so it's all set up. It's got the thumb rest on it, and it's all set up for a lefty.
Jeff says he uses accurate number 7. I like to get some of that. I like to have some silhouette too. He uses it in 147 grain. Actually, I got from Rick's Life as I See It. I want a 6-inch steel. I got to make a little A-frame thing for it and rig it up. But I want to go take that to my daughters and shoot it.
I'll be right back.
I've been wanting to shoot steel for years and haven't done it yet. And I won that on some kind of quiz that he does, Rick. Check his channel out. I like I go over occasionally and watch, try to get in there. He's got a good channel. In shell shock cases. Yeah, I've heard of those. Excuse me, guys. I've heard of those cases. I think Johnny's Reloading a few years back had them. I like to have some new brass, some Starline. Yeah, I don't know what brand this thermos is. I don't think it's got a brand. It just kind of says shot shell bottle. I don't know who makes it. Doesn't say. Probably China. Stanley's good. I got stainless steel thermoses. I got probably 3 of them, all sizes. I don't use the glass anymore. They used to get broke all the time. I got a huge stainless steel one in there. I got one. I think I got a thermos brand. Yeah, I do. Stainless. Bought them in the 90s.
So here's one of them rounds. Look at that. You can just look at it and see how far out that bullet's sitting on that. That's a 124 grain.
And that gun will shoot that?
Yeah. This is what he run. This is his load. I mean, he's been running it for, I don't know. He's had that gun for 2 seasons now.
That probably wouldn't even run into my gun.
This would blow up any 9mm I owned.
Wow. Huh. That's a long one. Definitely.
It's crazy. I pulled him out today. I hadn't looked at him yet. Yeah, you can see that bullet sitting into that brass. It's only probably in there a 1/4 inch at most.
Michael Dunn says he's tried number 5, number 7 once. Been using auto comp for 124 grain. Jeff says he loads everything. Where'd everybody go?
You got us on.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm
there
trying
you
to take
go.
us back. Yeah, I was there. I was reading. Jeff says he loads everything hot. Yeah, I load near hot or hot. I don't really worry about that. Tactical Fuzz, they are going. I donate the steel targets for Rick's giveaways. Oh, okay, nice. That's great. There we go. Got it. Somebody, one of you mods, take that out for me. That's that whack job here in here troll tonight. Looks like the same one that come here a while back, but you never know. You okay, Echo? Hello. Hey, can you guys hear me out there?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't hear him.
No, he's in the side chat. Is Echo okay?
Yeah. I already reported that guy and everything.
You already, you timed him out or whatever, removed him. Thanks, man. Dale Polk said he uses powder. I got 1 pound of that. I bought that stuff for $19.99 at a pawn shop. They usually didn't stock it. They had that in primers. I should have bought both, tons of it. I bought 1 pound. I thought I should have bought at least 2 or 3. And I didn't do it.
Hey, Ocean's out there.
Hey, Ocean, how you doing? Give me a wrench, Tactical Fud. Yeah, he's in here a lot. Hang on. Let me get over there. Hang on. Get on the other side.
Well, my subs went back down to $9.99. I don't know how that happened.
Your subs went down?
Yeah.
I've seen that happen on YouTube.
Yeah, I lost 4 on my studio app.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I lost a couple of 1 or 2 the other day. I think YouTube does actually sometimes it triggers something, and you lose them. Because I've had to resub. I think I had to resub you, Chris, one time.
Yeah, I've had to resub a lot of people. Gizzard Gary's with us. Hi, Gizzard.
Oh, hang on, guys. Sorry.
Michael said, "Who'd you piss off?"
Yeah.
I hope he's all right. You might want to text him, AR.
Echo. Hang on a minute. Where's my friggin' phone at? Something. Either his internet froze or he's not all right. Hang on, I'm just gonna call him. Okay, waiting for the. Okay, that's something else. Let me give him a call. Sometimes texting, I don't get a response. Hang on, guys. I'm calling him. Bear with me.
We're trying to figure that out, Gary. He's not feeling good.
Yeah, I'm ringing him now. He could have. Usually you'll hear an alarm if he got. You all right?
Blood sugar is dropping out.
Okay, I thought something like that was happening. Just jump in when you can.
Okay, bro.
All right, we got it. Echo's disposed of right now, guys. It's sugar, so. Yep, he'll be back.
Is Georgia Shooting having a chat tonight?
Yeah, they always do. I've never been on one to ever be canceled, actually. Well, I've seen Kyle. He's filled in before. And Chico, they did fill in.
Yeah.
We had a blast one time on Kyle. We had trolls, all kinds of stuff. It was a hoot one night. I think Jamie was at some motorcycle thing or out on his motorcycle somewhere. Gizzard Gary joined us. Appreciate you dropping in. Thanks, Gizzard. Good to see you. Who else? Timothy Burkett's with us. Good to see you, Timothy. That's why I was talking earlier, and finally Chris said something. Everything got quiet. I very rarely hear that on our streams. If you hear us, Echo, get better, buddy. Jump back in when you're able. It's 7:38, so it's 20 till 8, guys. Georgia, we're gonna call you. Hang on, let me close this out. We're gonna go ahead and call you out and wind this down, so everybody can take a few minutes break so they can get over to Georgia. We got Jeff MOA with us tonight. Good to see you, Jeff. Thanks for dropping by. Reloader 762, New York Outcast, Gizzard Gary, Timothy Burkett. Michael Dunn was with us. Reloader 762, Ram 4x4. Ocean was with us. Check him out. He's a good guy. Good channel. Tactical Fudd was with us. Michael Dunn. 67 Rebel was with us tonight. Thank you. Dale Pogue, I called. Jeff MOA. Who else? Let's see. Tactical Fudd. Bunch of trolls. Let's see. Michael Dunn. Bear with me, guys, here. I started at the bottom. New York Outcast joined us tonight. Good to see you too, Jeff. It's been a while. Actually, quite a while since we've seen you. Chris is over here in the box. Andy 79Z28 was with us tonight. Uncle John. Thanks, Uncle John. He's a regular. Good to have him on always. Ram too. Timothy Burkett, Michael Dunn, Reb Tyree. Good to see him. We don't see him that often. He's usually busy. He got a bunch of dogs. He had some labs. I love labs. I had a half English lab here a while back. Andy, I called. Who else here? Hobbies Hobo was with us. Good to see you, Hobo. Critter was with us. I think he went to bed. Who else we got here? Dale Pogue was with us. Good to see you, Dale. EP Integrations, Elfster Rifles and Reloading. He was with us. Check him out. Tim S. was with us. Good to see you, Tim. Let's see. EP Integrations. I think I about called all of you out.
Yep, MSB 9021 just jumped on the chat and said he'd been here the last 20 minutes. So,
yeah, ain't said nothing. A lot of people listen; they don't type nothing. Jer Bear Tacticals with us. Who else is with us tonight? Yeah, I was gonna roll back. Thanks for bringing that up. Sometimes they jump in, we just kill the show and don't know it.
Yeah.
So
I do that a lot on chats though. Like if I'm back here doing editing or something, I'll jump in and say hi to everyone, and then hit the thumbs up and then just kind of roll back.
I do too. Yeah. I say hello a lot to the stream.
Yeah, Jeff, I agree. I like Power Pistol. That's a good powder too.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm taking my time rolling here. Hang on, guys. Jeff, I think I covered everyone. Lead Bullet Junkie was with us tonight. Good to see you, Lead Bullet. Jeff on New York Outcast. Uncle John, I called. Let's see. 67 Rebel SST AMC. CW was with us tonight. Good to see you, CW. Thanks for dropping by.
Gary wants to know how you're going to end the stream without echo, but you've got.
Yeah, we may have to, guys. So I got complete control of this chat anyway, of this stream, so we're okay. Luckily, reloading from the Hot Pot's with us. Good to see you, Hot Pot. Kind of feel weird saying that to a guy. You know, reloading, I should just say, hey, reloading from the Hot Pot. Yeah.
I just call him Gene.
Yeah. Gene. I know sometimes I'm thinking about using my name and just quit some people just don't want everybody to know, but what's the difference? Let's see. Guns and Barbecue. He jumped in earlier. Appreciate you dropping in, Guns or Barbecue. Michael Dunn was with us. Let's see. Eagle Run. Oh, can't forget Eagle Run. Eagle Run 2-3 was in here earlier. Let's see. Rev Tyree. I'm still scrolling, boys. Hadn't been that long of a show with a lot of people talking tonight, chatting. Low Ballin was with us earlier. Who else got here? Kingpin was with us, and Echo was with us. He's got a problem, guys. What's going on? Go ahead and sign yourself out, Chris. What's going on with you? What you got covered up?
Well, a new video up Tuesday, new video Thursday, maybe some extras here and there. I don't know. Wednesday night live chat. We're going to do 9 to 11 from here on out. I know it's a little late for the East Coast people like me, but I'm getting a lot better. I get a lot better turnout in the side chat. And I know it made a few people mad when I quit doing it at 8, but I don't know. We had close to 40 people on, I think, Wednesday night. So I'm going to stick with the 9 to 11. And with G23 co-hosting with me, he can't get on right at 8 o'clock. So
right.
I'm just going to do 9 o'clock from here on out. So it's harder for me too. I mean, it's another extra hour for me to not get sleep, but I don't sleep anyway. So
James Pollard was with us earlier. Yeah, I've been pondering along. I actually start my show sometime at 8:30 occasionally because Andy goes to bed early. I may end up going to 9 too because me and Echo's talked about this a lot. We won't get into it right now. But the time frame really messes us up sometimes when we pick a certain time for streaming.
Well, the problem is, like, if I start at 8 o'clock, and I got a lot of people that watch me in Central Time and out on the Pacific.
Right.
Well, if I start at 8, it's 5 o'clock out on the West Coast. So if I start at 9, I figured it gives the West Coast people time to eat dinner and get on. And I don't know. I just know that we've done it 2 weeks in a row, and I'm getting a lot better turnout.
Yeah,
on the side chat.
I figured you would. I did 8:30 and I did a little bit better.
Rob said I'm a zombie. I know. I don't
James
sleep
Pollard was with us. Good to see you, James.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's what I got going on. But I really want to say real quick, thanks to everybody in the side chat that wasn't subscribed to my channel that subscribed. I appreciate all of you. I really do.
Absolutely. Gizzard Gary, I'm an admin on this. That's how I can operate it. He's an admin on mine. We're not co-host. We got full control, but it helps too.
Hey, I'm back.
I trust
brothers.
him. He trusts me. So.
Yep, that's my number. That's my number one right there.
Got MS B9021 with us. Dropped in there. Good to see you. Appreciate you dropping by. You doing better, Echo?
Yeah, I'm doing better. Thanks. Man, I just had a loop for loop. I think what happened was when I went down earlier, I looked at my blood sugar and it said 154. And not 20 minutes later, I looked at it and it said like 67. So I think that it was catching up to my blood sugar dropping out. And that's what was causing me to kind of be retarded there for a few minutes.
Rob is dinging you. Look at that. Chris is a zombie. You all heard him.
Yeah, so this brass, I'm just going to trim it back and I'm going to chamfer deburr it and get it all uniform length. And then I'll prime it up. And then the next step will be next time you come back, we'll be putting powder and bullets in it.
Sounds good. You guys, we appreciate each and every one. Thank you for being on the panel. I've enjoyed the stream. Great to have you on, Chris.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Appreciate each one of you in the side chat. See what he says. My wife is type 1. Yeah. Y'all have a good evening. Check out Georgia. We'll catch you all later. Have a good one, guys.
Night, everyone. Thank you.
See you on the next one. Take
care.
Bye.